Hello, this is Carillion, and welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 2 as Carillion Shepard. We're a Vanguard playing on Insanity level of difficulty. And we have picked up our newest crew member, Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about you.
Got a minute to talk.
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze Collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Have you heard from your assistant?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
So you worked in limited
It must have
facilities.
been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
You work for STG, huh?
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
How so?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Tell me about the special tasks.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I've met Kirihi.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Tell me about these studies.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
How are you prepared?
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Tell me about the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Well, we'll go ahead and end there, I guess.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Okay. Come on, I thought those were weights. Here's a view of our engine. Okay, over here we have an important thing. We have our research. So we can go ahead and review. We'll research this even though we have limited need for it at the moment. That's all we can get. What about armor? Oh, we can do our metagel. Yeah, research that. I don't think I did the metagel. Oh, we did. What is trauma mode? A first aid interface can stabilize the badly wounded soldier, preventing death from all but the most serious wounds. So a passive layer handles major deployment to incapacitating wounds. Any large amount of metagel are deployed to incapacitating squad members. Fighting members are also healed. So apparently it can get people up and heal us, so we'll research that. Nothing else there. Let's see what prototypes we can get. Advanced training? What do they have here? Okay, so we can choose which ones we want. Obviously, we've been using a barrier heavily. So I don't think it's worth changing. So we'll just stick with barrier, choose power. What other prototypes can we do? Apparently there's a new missile launcher. Rapid fire missile launchers with seeking projectiles with its armor, shield, and biotics. Oh, this one is kind of cool. You shoot and fire. So basically, it's guaranteed to hit a bad guy, but not necessarily where you want to hit the bad guy. It's not that bad. What other prototypes do I have? Weapon ammo, research that. Here's another one. Oh, this is... I do get to retain everything I found before. I just have to grab them one at a time. I can't afford these yet. Oh, I kind of like that yet. Heavy bone weave, that sounds great. Okay, and there's Edie. Okay, now we can get into here, we can do our experiments and learning. Let's see if she has anything to say.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that, but I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Don't worry, I love flirting.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
House crew.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Nothing new. Never mind.
Better go.
Okay. Maybe. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So let's, see what we can do. Ooh, a lot of them. Okay, message from Anderson. On the off chance that there's true. Okay, we can mark that as read. Upload data file. We've logged and begun decryption of the data you recovered from the Eclipse base on Lord. Preliminary searches of the information excuse me, pertains to an illicit operation in which Cerberus was involved over the past 5 years. Should the information be released, it can severely hinder Cerberus' ability to operate openly in the galaxy. It will take me a year more to completely decrypt this information. We will mark it as read for now. Thank you again from Shemesh. This guy, I got his wife's body back from after the battle on Eden at the beginning of Eden Prime at the beginning of Mass Effect 1. Mr. Dana offered to pass a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. Something like that. Well, nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nerali. Being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've opened a restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nerali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It's the least I can do to honor the courage with which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sounds cool. You're not dead. Emily Wong, you're alive. How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years and didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Or you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Let's figure out where she is, because it's fun talking to her. Oh, here's John Woodson. Hey, Ari gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife. You stopped me from joining those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed at you. I got blind drunk that night. It was 3 days before I got together enough to check the news inside almost all those mercs that had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count. And I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. It's odd because we haven't done that part yet. Healing your facial scars. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring. The old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions in your cybernetic implants. With peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scars will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's a surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for my new medical equipment to research seminar and lab tech. We'll mark those red. Okay, we've done the deal. We've not done that yet, but we'll mark it as red. We've done that. The Alliance received information. You found the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it to you out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. We already know about that. We know about Project Overlord. We've actually already dealt with this, I believe. Maybe not. We have the arc projector, and we have rendezvoused. Okay. Let's run very strangely over to see,
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. Make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
we'll try.
Commander.
How are things?
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Unfortunately, Cerberus disagrees. Telling him to mute it doesn't really help. I'm just gonna go with Cerberus disagrees.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Anything... What about what do you think of the mission?
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What about the squad?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. And I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Well, I've mentioned the good old days.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What about the old crew?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Adios.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Well, we will head up. Wonder if I can ask Edie stuff. Let's talk to Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about
Do you
you.
have a specific inquiry?
Nothing new. You and Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why do you have that name?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
I think that's it.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. I want to go see the people that we got stuff for and let them know that we have it before we head off to find Archangel. So we'll go to the crew's quarters first. It's up by Miranda too. I doubt there's anything new to talk to her about, but if there is, it will tell us that we should go and see Jacob as well. It's always worth talking to the crew, hearing what they have to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
gonna tell her I'm not really Cerberus, because I'm sticking pretty firmly to I am not Cerberus.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why did you join Cerberus? I know that I'm gonna go ask her. We'll focus on her.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How did Cerberus protect you?
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
So they appreciate you?
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
I think you're better than being with Cerberus. You do have a cold exterior, but I think you're better than that.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
No, that's not what makes you great.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Tell me about your father.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
I'm not sure where self-esteem's gonna go, but let's ask.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Oh, we already heard this.
Maybe. I like to
You
know
are
where
who
I-
you are, Miranda.
That's easy for you to... The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Who's your mother?
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Well, that's everything, so we're gonna head out.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Got a few Paragon points for being nice with her. Always a good thing.
Did you hear?
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Sounds good.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Cool. We have some good food. Now, come to hang out with Chakwa. I got you, Brandy.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Let's drink.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
So why leave the Alliance then?
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
So you're lonely, huh?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joko will always have Vrolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Toast to Joker.
To the ornery bastard who flies this ship.
The best fighter jockey to ever take to the skies.
Okay, I need to pause the video for 1 second. I will be right back. Sorry about that. We are back. Apparently, I have drunk her under the table, and I am a little drunk, kind of wobbling around. No conversation to pick up on there.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
I hope it happens. Okay, we need to go down to engineering. Not quite as much fun because we're not going to get drunk with Donnelly and Gabby. But, oh, we could have gone and talked to Kasumi.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Let's go with the charismatic and go easy on the new guy.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
I won 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Okay. Is there any, like, a codex thing over here? No. Okay. We did not go talk to Kasumi, but she doesn't really have much to say, and we haven't done her mission yet anyways. We do need to definitely make our way to the captain's cabin. We will be coming up here a lot because we have fish, and you must feed your fish. So here we have a couple of fish, and if you don't feed them, they will die. Here we have our gerbil. Hamster. We have our picture of Liara because she was who we dated in number 1. We have our ships. We have the Normandy. We have a Turian fighter, which is, I believe, the one on top. We have a Geth dropship, and we have the Ascension. Here's my helmet. Very cool. We actually need to come here to my thing and look at the armor. So for the helmet, we're going with the visor. It's not amazing, but it works. See, for our chest plate, we can go with the capacitor one. Shields come back faster. Health. Or this one, which is power damage. We'll definitely go with that. Our gauntlets. We have health. Spare ammo capacity. Now that would be really good. We'll do spare ammo capacity. Shields by 3%. Storm speed by 10%. Originally developed by Server Search and Rescue. Okay. Or health. Go with the webbing for health. I do want to change my color and look. Go with I think a blue. That's good. Pattern. Nah, I don't like any of those. Pattern color. We'll go with the white. Maybe not. I didn't really like that. Blue and green. Let's do our tint too. Maybe go green again. That looks... I kind of like the look of that. The greens aren't really the same, but that's okay. We'll apply that. And we have that ready to go. Unfortunately, I don't think we have... We'll start wearing... I don't think we have good casual clothes. Oh. We have... That's Cerberus. And that just... does not look good. I don't get the half jacket. I'll wear this for now. It has a Cerberus logo, but I think the suit looks better. Okay. So we're not going to probably get into actual fighting at the moment. We have completed several missions, which is good. We got to hang out with Dr. Chakwas. Always an important and fun time. And we're going to go ahead and dock back on here. Now, I think we'll bring Morden to the next one. I've actually never brought Morden to it before, so maybe get some new dialogue. To be honest, I don't really use Morden a lot. And I almost always choose Kasumi. But maybe... we'll see. I think maybe we'll bring Morden this time. Let's give him one run. We'll of course see everyone at least once, because when we do their crew mission, they will of course come along. I just think Kasumi's power is so awesome, the Shadow Strike. So we'll bring Morden. And do I want to bring Kasumi? I kind of do. I don't know if she's the best for it though. We'll bring her. We'll accept that and go. Okay, I have 2 points to spend. I think we'll go with this one. It also makes me a little stronger. So he has some cool abilities. He has Incinerate. He has that. Then he has no more. But the Cyroblast is pretty good, and the Incinerate is pretty decent as well. It gives him 2 abilities. Cyroblast freezes, and doesn't seem to do damage, but just freezing duration is pretty good. What does this do when it maxes out? So you can freeze multiple or freeze longer. Okay, but still, the ability to freeze is awesome. You can't do anything yet. So let's go ahead and exit.
By the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
We can talk to this guy. Might as well.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I'm not gonna lie to him. I was on a mission.
I was down there on a mission. The Vorcha were just in the way.
Remind me not to get in your way. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What do you do here?
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. but the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
What are they up to?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
Okay. Well,
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Okay. Any place to talk to one of our friends? Kind of look down around the asteroid mine. Okay, so here's the driver.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Okay. So we're gonna do Archangel stuff in our next episode. We'll probably do a little bit of role-playing stuff now, I think. One or two of them. Oh, apparently we gotta re-choose. I'm not gonna bring Kasumi for this. We'll bring Miranda. Or do I want to bring Jacob? Because Miranda I'm gonna bring a lot in the future, I think. Those two are actually like the two I'll bring most. So sure, we'll bring Jacob. Let's him get a few things. So we could get this, which I kind of think we should do. So let's pick. So he gets 40 health or 18 damage, or 30 health and 25. We're gonna go with that one. Okay, Morden, I think you're done. So we'll exit. Okay.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Not really.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Sounds good.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I don't feel like asking him anymore. So I'll just say I should go.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
I just don't think there's anything else he could really add.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
One thing at a time.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Okay, so we're just going to end the video here, I think. We'll do the role-playing and stuff when we get back next time. Like and subscribe if you have any questions. Please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Adios.